He has some drums that he makes here that he's going to show us.
Yeah. So check it out. I take some marching snares, and I kind of give them, I repurpose them, I redo them, I take them
So
and I
they're
cut
deeper
them.
originally.
Yes, they are deeper originally. This one happened to be a 14 by 10 Slingerland. We keep all the original hardware. This one has lovely chrome over brass hoops on it. I will cut these down in the center, take the belt line out of them, and then I will make sure they're totally flat. I re-glue them together, and then I check their bearing edges. I put them all back together, and we have a usable snare that'll actually fit on your snare stand now and not be a marching snare.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
That's incredible because I've had a bunch of snares that I bought for almost nothing that were 15 inches deep, and I had them for a few years and then never really used them, and or they get cannibalized for their lugs.
Yes,
that happens a lot.
Exactly, it does. Most definitely, you're speaking my language because I hate to see them just kind of, and there's so many marching drums. So yeah, this is a 15 right here. This used to be a 15 by 12. And all the original stuff on it, the badge and everything. These, I think I might have found some newer ones, but once again, we did the cut on this one. We took out the midsection right there. We made sure the bearing edges were good. I kind of did a little bit of work on the snare beds on it, and we've repurposed this guy into this lovely 15 by, this is about 4 7/8 if you want to split hairs, right?
Yeah, because it might be, it can drift a little, right? Yeah, that's, come in that way. When I walked up on these, I thought you'd just refinished them or something from looking at them, because, that's not a vintage,
No, it's not. I got this tape, sparkle tape. I ordered that up, and I put them in there. I try to find some nice contrast. You can kind of call these stare drums. They look so good that you just want to stare at them. But they play very well, too. They play perfectly. Wah, wah.
That's great. So,
we're another one. Now, check this out. One last thing I'll show you here. I know we're kind of getting long in the tooth here. This one is actually a solid shell right here. So this is a 4-ply. It used to be a 15 by 12, right?
Okay.
And so I cut this guy out. I redid the bearing edges on it. So this is a solid 4-piece. This is not pieced together. And this happened to be the belt line in the middle of the drum was red sparkle. And it cut down to there. This is just nearly 5 inches. Up top here, I just put a little bit of contrasting color up on here for this. And once again, you get a nice big sound out of this 15 by 5 right here, and it's just really kind of a cool drum because it.
Yeah, what's that, like late 70s with the badge?
This is the late 70s right here. Yep, this is 6-digit. This is about early mid 70s, I'd say.
You're better than me. I have to look them up every time.
I look them up too. I got them on my phone too. I know I used to have them memorized, but yeah. So that's what we do here. These drums just need to be played again and get in other people's hands, and yeah, get them out there and people can enjoy them again. But once again, like you said, you get these big marching drums and they're great, and you have them and you think, well, I could use them for parts and that. But these guys, we keep them all together, man. Yeah. You're gonna go and you play them and all that.
It's so cool to just see somebody doing that with them. That's something I would have. Like I say, I've had a lot of those old marching drums, and I never was this inventive to actually come up with a thing for them. So.
Right on. Thanks.
Yeah,
Appreciate it.
awesome.
It's the very first year for these things, and just hopefully people will come and get them and play them. And
What are you selling? What are you asking for?
Well, right now I've got them up in the $200 and the $300 range, $299 range, which is fair. I'd like to get them out in people's hands. It's a labor of love, I put a lot into them, but it's good to get them out there. And some people were worried about the shells would be dead, so to speak, by cutting them. No, once I cut them and put them all together, and then you tap them, they still have beautiful tone to them too. That was the one thing.
They're all glued together to begin with, the original shells. So yeah,
thank you.
There's as much glue in them sometimes as wood.
You got it exactly, and so. Yeah, that's the way these things are. I got to really appreciate you coming by and talking to me and letting me show them and all that good stuff. I've never done one of these things before.
Oh, you're doing great. You're doing great. Well, I super appreciate you talking to us and talking us through such a neat project. So thank you very much.